Howdy doody, howdy doody, Snarf land.
I thought you were going to keep going. And Facebook Live and YouTube Live land.
Yeah, if they're working.
We think we are live, and I hope you enjoy. This is episode 104. You people out there that have done this coloring contest that we have still in the ether, it's out there in the world, right? Have 1 week left. That's it.
Right.
It's actually a little bit less than that. You have until December 5th, right? No, let's see, 3rd, December 3rd, to get your pictures into us so that we can grade it, judge it, belittle it, whatever we need to do, so that we can get a winner and announce it on the next podcast. And normally we record on Thursday nights, so the Thursday coming up this week, after you hear this, that's the night we need it by.
Yeah.
Get it to us.
That's all. I'm going to tell you, we got some in.
Yeah, we've gotten quite a few in, actually. I need to total up all the...
We've gotten some in that are really good.
Yes.
So if you put together a mediocre entry, you're not going to win.
You're not going to win. There's some that are pretty good out there.
Yeah.
There's some people that take coloring so seriously.
They're real. It's a real life situation to them.
My mom colors really well, and I think she's one of these people that takes it really seriously. I should have had her color one because she's really good, especially colored pencils. You know, I've always been more fond to colored pencils than I am to like crayons or markers or anything like that.
So that's your preferred coloring?
I think it is. I think it is.
You know, I've always liked markers, like Sharpies.
Yeah. Well, but Sharpie makes a really nice pen right now.
I'm talking the fine tip Sharpies.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can do some real damage with those things. But I do enjoy a colored pencil as well. I like it when people can do like charcoal and stuff like that. I can't do that.
Pastels.
Yeah.
Pastels are really good. Mrs. Schaefer taught me about pastels.
I used to dabble in some painting with Korean ink.
Why has it got to be Korean?
Because I got it from Korea. Okay. When my sister lived there.
Can't you just still call it ink?
No, it's like it came in a bar, like a dried bar, and you had this little stone thing, and you poured water in, and you ground the bar into the water, and it created like this different colored inks.
Really? So it was basically watercolors?
No, it wasn't like watercolors. It was...
Thicker?
Yeah, thicker than that.
Huh. You must have put too much of the dried bar in.
I don't know, but
that's interesting. Why? That seems like so much work just to paint. You could literally get Crayola crayons or Crayola like watercolors that are so much easier.
You know, honestly, my preferred artist medium is the smelly Mr. Smell markers, whatever they're called.
Those are terrible.
They're called Mr. Smell, right?
I don't think they're called Mr. Smell at all. I don't think.
Mr. Smell this shit.
Mr. Smelly Ass Marker. Buy your smelly ass markers today.
I got some cinnamon for you.
That's the only one that really smells good at all. You get the blueberry one, and it does not smell like blueberry in the slightest.
What do blueberries even smell like, really?
Wait, this is going to go down a whole rabbit hole. Let's talk about tastes as well.
Did they taste like something? Were you sucking on Mr. Smell Your markers?
No. I wasn't eating these markers.
Were you tasting Mr. Smell Your shit?
Smell your ass marker. No, but like the flavorings of watermelon and banana.
Yeah.
I have the biggest problem with those. That they don't taste like actual watermelon or actual banana at all.
Circumstance? I need to understand.
Any banana or watermelon flavoring.
Oh, we got an answer to that. They're called Mr. Sketch.
Oh, he is super sketch. He's pretty sketchy. I wouldn't trust him.
I don't have my chat app won't work. That opens up and like shows
people
chatting. So I don't know.
Yeah, Mr. Sketch. Okay. Yeah, but no, like in green apple doesn't actually taste like an apple to me.
Okay.
Do these flavorings actually...
In what? In where?
Anything.
Like Jolly Ranchers, you mean?
Yeah, Jolly Ranchers, Laffy Taffies, Suckers. Like anything that is flavored watermelon or banana or a green apple.
What about those candies that are shaped like a banana and then there's one that's shaped like a little strawberry?
Nerds.
They're not
No,
nerds.
that's not nerds. That's oh man, what are those things?
They're terrible.
Yeah, also don't taste like the fruit.
It just tastes like
Is it
powdered
impossible to make things taste like actual fruit?
sugar. We need to figure out what those things are called. Somebody tell us what those things are called. Those candies.
Razzles.
Did you just make that up?
No, there's a real candy called Razzles, but that's not it.
So tonight I was over at a friend's house, and she's from jolly old England.
Across
So,
the pond.
like all of the food, she like goes to like some British or Irish place to buy foods that make or like from
Oh, really?
England because you can't get them here.
Yeah, where did she find that though?
It's like in Tinley Bark. Anyway, runts. They're called runts.
Runts.
Thank you,
Yeah.
Ryan. Oh, Mandy said it too. Runts.
Yeah, good job, guys.
Anyway, so she has all these different things. Every time we go over there, she's got all kinds of candy bars, cookies, foods, all kinds of foods.
Yes,
Oh shit! She
a lot
gave
of
me,
biscuits.
Anyway, she had all kinds of foods to try from Britain,
Okay.
and some of them are similar.
Uh-huh.
Like that, she had tonight we had some shortbread cookies that have like the jam in the middle of them.
Oh,
And there's
yes.
a kind of cookie that we get that are called, or that you can get those. I think they're
Yeah.
Pepperidge Farms or something. Anyway, we got those, and then like 3 or 4 other ones.
What are those called? Dodgers or?
Yeah, they're called Dodgers.
That's I thought.
They're called Jammy Dodgers.
Yeah,
So I kept saying, "Give me a Jammy Dodger."
yeah. I knew they were called that. I'm big into the Brits.
Yeah.
Love it.
So then she had this whole tin. It was like an assortment of like the mini chocolate bars, but they were all the British ones.
Okay.
There were some pretty good ones. But then she brought out this sauce that it was like a brown sauce. They call it brown sauce.
Okay. That's a good name for it.
And my buddy Chubbs is like, you got to try this. All right. I tried it. It had the consistency of ketchup,
All right.
but it tastes like Worcestershire sauce.
Worcestershire.
So it was like a ketchup Worcestershire with no tomato and no zest.
Like no zing to it.
No zing.
It's just like
No
very
zap.
flat.
It tasted like Worcestershire mixed with Heinz 57 sauce.
Well, I mean, that seems good.
It was good. It wasn't bad. But then they have Heinz beans. She's got cans of, like whole cans of Heinz beans.
They love beans in the morning.
Yeah, but Heinz is an American company, but you can only get Heinz beans in England.
Well, maybe it's a different company.
No, it's the same company, same logo, same everything. It says 57 flavors of beans on the can.
Really?
Yeah.
Holy smokes.
Yeah, and they're like in vinegar sauce. They're like in a vinegary
vinegar
sauce. Yeah.
Their beans, their baked beans always look different to me, but they eat them in the morning a lot, and I don't know
Yeah, they
why.
eat them for an English breakfast.
Yeah,
They have baked beans, black pudding,
tomato.
eggs, some tomato, bacon or sausage.
Yep, sausage usually. They usually have those.
So she gave us a package of frozen, what looked like English muffins to me.
Okay, well, I mean, makes sense.
And I love English muffins.
As do I.
And I pointed that out, that they look like English muffins. Actually, Chubb said, point out that they look like English muffins.
Okay.
It's very, very well known, or made clear to us, that they were not English muffins. They were crumpets, and they're different.
Oh, tea and crumpets.
Yeah, but they do not. They look like English muffins. But if you tell somebody from England that a crumpet is an English muffin, they will correct you on that.
You will be hung.
But Thomas's English muffins are from Thomas's Bakery in England.
In England. So,
But English muffins are different than crumpets.
okay, but did you have one?
No,
is
they're
it the same
frozen. She gave us a pack to take home, and I left them there.
Oh, I was gonna say, is it the same consistency? Are they airy and
yeah,
light?
they
and
have
like,
the nooks and crannies.
but still have the chew. You know,
I didn't try to eat one because they were frozen, but they have nooks and crannies.
I don't know if it was us that was talking about this, but the proper way to open an English
Tim
muffin.
said, who was there with me, he said, they are English muffins.
The proper way to open an English muffin isn't to cut it. You're supposed to pull it apart.
After you cook it or before?
No, before. You're supposed to pull it apart so that you get those peaks and ridges and bumps.
That never would work.
It does because it's like pre-cut. You can do it.
I love English muffins.
So do I.
It's my favorite.
I really do too.
I love
a
Eggs
lot.
Benedict. It's my favorite breakfast.
So we need to do top 10 breakfast foods
Absolutely.
because that's a discussion we're going to get into at some point.
Eggs Benedict is not necessarily my favorite, but a variation upon Eggs Benedict is my favorite.
Okay. Okay. probably
But-
an abomination.
And we'll talk about this in the episode. In the episode, we do that. If you ever go to a diner in Morris,
Yeah.
and they have a like I think they call it ocean eggs Benedict or like something. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah,
I can't
I
remember what
do.
it's called. It's eggs Benedict with about 2.5 pounds of imitation crab
Yeah.
dumped on top of
Crab meat spelled with a K.
it. Yeah.
That's gross. don't-
Thomas's English muffins say they've been around for 145 years on the package, and Mom and I were just talking about this yesterday. That's my sister.
That's so weird.
Ryan Fry says Casey's Pizza top 3 breakfast foods. Disagree.
I disagree too. I love their breakfast pizza, but I'm not throwing that in my top 10.
Oh, and David said Sean
you
Brock
can't.
and Anthony Bourdain do a wonderful segment on Heinz 57. Okay,
They do.
I love Heinz 57 sauce, but this wasn't quite Heinz 50. Heinz 57 has some bite and some zing.
And so does Worcestershire.
Yeah.
Sure.
Eh,
It's got a little bit.
this didn't have any zing. It felt like a ketchup consistency Worcestershire with no zing.
Kind of like a hoisin sauce.
Not as sweet.
Yeah, that's like a barbecue kind of.
Yeah.
But there's no zing to that either.
No.
But it wasn't sweet at all, huh?
No sweet.
It's weird. So what do they use that for? Like, what's the purpose of the brown sauce?
It would have been a good question to ask.
I would have, like, why you didn't think
No, they
of that?
put it on burgers and like ketchup.
Oh.
They use it in place of ketchup.
Really?
Yeah.
You know what? We've had large discussions about ranch in past episodes. They don't have that stuff over there.
No, but he brought out another sauce that was in a ranch type bottle.
Okay.
That was white. That was also British. I think it was called white sauce. They like to just name things what they are.
Just straight color.
It's a white sauce. It is. It is. not the brown sauce.
What? A white sauce, you say? A white sauce it is. It is. You went like straight to chimney
Chimmery.
Yeah, chimney sweep.
All right, give me some crumpets over here.
Oh, you want the English muffin? You're supposed to say, no, a crumpet.
No, give me.
Hey,
I want a tea and crumpet.
some crumpets. Anybody got a Jemmy Dodger?
A Jemmy Dodger.
Throw me a Jemmy Dodger.
But that's what all these cookies. She's got all these different cookies. She starts bringing them out. It's the
Jimmy Dodger.
Jammy Dodgers, the fiddle flips. You
Yeah.
know, the fluffernuffles and like things like that. I'm like, this is just.
Crumpets.
It's so exactly what you would think a British candy bar would be called.
Very posh.
No, not posh. Very just like silly.
Yeah.
you
It
know?
is silly. It sounds silly. And then it's like, look at these Heinz beans.
Yeah. Look at this. Heinz beans. And it's like stamped on the can.
It's like beans.
You
Heinz.
want them? You don't want them? We don't care.
We don't care. Eat them.
Anyway, it's fun. She's going to be on the podcast. She wanted to be on.
We need a woman.
And we need to, we need a foreigner too. So
Oh, that's true. We need to cross
we can cross the
paths
streams
with
there.
Yeah. I agree. Let's see. What else do we have? I guess that's it. We're done.
See you guys.
All right,
Thanks
see you.
for
No.
no.
I have a.
What were we talking about before I brought that up?
I don't know. Were we in the middle of a conversation?
Yeah, we were talking about something.
Ooh.
Mr. Sketch, which came back to
The flavorings and stuff, and I was
which
just saying
came
that.
back to writing, drawing utensils, which came to the coloring contest, which is due by next Thursday.
Yes, it is due by next
This
Thursday.
Thursday, I should say.
But I do have a spring stretcher.
Ooh.
And you know what? You know what really stretches my springs, Chris?
I don't. What does?
Well, I'm going to tell
What
you.
really jams up your Dodgers?
Oh, if I had a Dodge, it would be all jammed up by Christmas lights, and not just regular Christmas lights. Well, I guess we could say any kind of Christmas light, to be honest, because especially icicle lights. Icicle lights are literally the bane of my existence.
Why?
Well, I spent the day today
Listen,
putting lights up.
Why do you have an opinion?
What do you mean? Why do I have an opinion? Because I put them up, and every Christmas when we put up lights, this is what bugs the hell out of me. There will be a certain section of like 6 lights right in the middle of a strand that never work. It'd be like brand new. Tonight, we put 2 brand new sets up.
Were they LED?
And yes.
Oh, okay.
And as soon as you spooled it around, like 6 of them went out right in the middle of it. Like right in the middle of the tree. And then I was hanging up icicle lights. And 5 of the icicles are gone. You try to replace a bulb. The bulbs don't fit right. They're not the right things. I've got like 9,700 packages of these random bulbs that don't fit in any of the lights I have. So where they came from, I don't know. But why are they the most delicate, fragile, existing thing on this planet Earth?
Because it's an industry devoted to you buying more of them.
And that's what we do. I buy hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of lights.
Throw them away every year.
And luckily, we saved most of the Icicle lights from last year or the year before. Right? I didn't put up lights last year, the year before. So, like, the house was covered. But now, like, we strung it out on the fence out in the front, and they all looked good. And a middle section of lights that's like 6 foot long went out. Literally, like, after it went dark, my timer kicked on. The lights are on. We're like, how pretty. We're so festive. This is so great. The boys were excited. Everything was great. And then, boom, middle section goes out. And if I had a dog, I would have kicked it. Because I was just so pissed off. Yeah, I have to fix it. It's just one. I'll just replace the strand. I have another strand. I have got like thousands of them laying around. So I'll replace it, and they'll probably go out. We'll have one storm, and it'll get windy, and it'll break all of my lights. But
see, here's the thing. I don't do Christmas lights.
Amy loves them, and
my wife puts up some, but I don't do that.
No, well, I figured you're a Grinch.
Yeah.
All year for not just Christmas. It's like literally everything. It's like birthdays, hate them.
100% of activities.
Anniversary, hate it.
It's like, is this part of work or making me money?
Right.
I'm not interested.
Sunlight, hate it. Air conditioning, all right, you're cool.
We did go this morning and get a Christmas tree though.
I saw you drive by. I was going to text you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw the tree in the back of your truck. Grady was talking to Cash this morning. And he came out and he's like, can we go cut down a Christmas tree? I said, why? No. It's like, well, Cash is going. I said, so?
We did not cut down a Christmas tree. We went and bought a Christmas tree.
Oh, like from Big R or something?
No, I don't support
Stock and
those
Field?
Big box shitholes.
Who's got Christmas trees?
There's a wonderful local business run by a wonderful local family in Coal City.
Oh.
Across from Riverside. It's called Garden Creations.
I've seen it.
And they have fresh cut Christmas trees. And
nice.
A great place to go spend your money.
A wide selection?
Yeah, they got Fraser firs and Fraser firs and conkeler firs and spruce and like 4 different types of trees.
I don't know any of those things. Yeah. I know a fir tree.
They got like 6 foot to anywhere from 6 foot to 9 foot cut Christmas trees. Yep. Very nice. They do like build your own wreath. So you buy a wreath there and you pick out the stuff you want on it and they take it in the back and they make it and then they give it to you.
Oh, wow. There. That's nice. I should do that.
Hot chocolate for free and cookies for free and candy canes.
Are they open 7 days a week?
I think so.
Must be. You went on a Saturday. They're open at least 6 days a week.
I think that's the first day they had trees. So
the build your own wreath thing is nice. Amy was just complaining about not having a good wreath.
There you go. So I would highly recommend it. Snarf
recommends.
And it was $50 for an 8-foot tree.
Nice.
I mean, that's about what they cost at Menards or wherever.
I don't have a clue. We've always had a fake tree. I was like severely allergic to anything outside when I was a kid.
So we've always had a fake tree too. I'm allergic to spruce. Well, of course we got a fir this time, which it's fine.
Yeah.
Not allergic, like allergic to touch. Like it can be in the room and not bother me.
Yeah.
But anyway, we've had a fake tree because it's just so much easier.
It is.
It really is.
And we literally left the lights on from last year.
And cheaper in the long run, really.
Ours is kind of skinny. We have a skinny tree. It's taller but skinny. And I can literally pick the whole thing up and carry it downstairs with all of the lights left on. We'll put the ornaments away, but we leave all of the lights on. I carry it downstairs. I put it downstairs. It stays there all year, and then I just carry it back up and set it up.
It's a really hillbilly affair.
Oh, it's so great, though. It's so good. But then it didn't matter because then today when we go and plug it in, the middle sectional lights are gone.
Well, see, that's what happened. So we had a fake tree always, and for the last about 3 to 4 years, like it was a pre-lit tree.
Yeah.
All the lights quit working.
Oh, the
first
tree.
year. The first year.
Yeah. It was like literally 6 weeks and the lights quit working in the whole tree.
Yeah. So we've been doing this we've had this tree for like 6 years.
Do you see why it stretches my springs?
So
Stupid.
Marley's been stringing her own lights on it, and she didn't want to do it anymore.
Right.
So.
But you got to string your own lights on
Yeah.
the other tree.
It doesn't make sense. It just is what it is.
Like you have to.
Uh-oh.
We have a visitor.
Hey.
You have to.
Are you going to be on the podcast? No. Well, you can't do that.
You can't just.
So, but we're live.
We are live.
Facebook, so we got to figure out how to gently get you in. So move
Yeah.
that stuff off that chair.
Move in. Chris's sister came in. Her
Do
name.
you have a phone? Okay.
I've never heard of that before.
You're going to have to turn on her mic.
Okay, I can do that. Oh, it's on. I got to add you into the recording.
Okay, guys, on Facebook Live, there might be like a 10-minute, 5-minute interval here.
Yes. Because I'm going to stop.
Yeah,
I
you
gotta
can
stop.
stop recording, but you can keep talking. But I gotta get a phone.
I've got to add your channel. Bingo.
Well, you can't awkwardly sit here and watch us.
No, you can't. You can't just sit there. We've always told everybody you can't just sit and awkwardly watch us as we have a conversation, and then you have like, no, it doesn't. That doesn't work.
Where is that phone?
That doesn't work.
I don't know. She left her phone here. Oh, there it is, right there.
There it is. Found it.
You left your phone at home.
Me?
Yep.
Yeah, I know. How do you know? Did Greg message you?
Yes.
Oh.
Very thorough. I didn't figure I need it.
You do need it.
Sorry, I didn't realize.
Because how do you think we videotape anything for the
That's
show?
gonna be videotaped.
We video everything. You didn't know it was going to be videotaped? You were commenting on our video.
No, I didn't think I would be. I thought I would just sit here and watch you guys.
That
hang out
doesn't.
with you.
It doesn't work that way.
You know, in your element.
All right.
This is impressive.
I'll add her on in a bit. She won't have video until we're. You good, Jerry?
Yeah. Let me go back to this. You have to get all up in that microphone. Talk into it.
Okay.
That sounds really strange.
Yeah, you gotta fix that.
I do?
No, I do. I don't know why. Now talking to it?
Mic check. 1 2 1 2.
I have no idea why that sounds that way.
I wonder if I